Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. Do you guys carry with a weapon mounted light or with a handheld light? Or do you carry both? Because that's kind of where I am getting at this point. Obviously, and if you've watched my videos for any period of time, you know that I'm a big believer in weapon mounted lights. I've got them on lots of guns. Pretty much any gun that has a rail for a light, I put a light on. And especially my carry gun. I used to carry a P365 without a light, and I found myself in situations where I really wished that my carry gun had a light on it. So now I carry a gun with a light. But what about a handheld light? I think that is important as well, because there are definitely situations where you don't want to have to pull out a gun to light something up. Now I keep a light in my truck, but something that you're going to EDC, that you're going to carry on you like your, pocket knife. Gun, knife, light, wallet, keys. These things are important. Cell phone. And it's taken me a long time to find a good handheld light to carry because, for one, something like this is just big. And something like this is just really weak. But I think I've finally found a good solution. Make sure you're subscribed, and we're going to talk about that in today's video. As I said in the intro, I have been looking for a while for a good handheld EDC light. Now I know Cloud Defensive makes great EDC handhelds. Mod Light does, Surefire, Streamlight, they all make good EDC handheld lights. But for some reason, I've had a hard time justifying spending the money on one of those, even though obviously I have no problem spending ridiculous amounts of money on weapon-mounted lights. But I don't know. I was trying to find an EDC light that wasn't going to cost me an arm and a leg. And I do believe that I found one. But first, I want to go through kind of how I got here. Again, like I said, I really do believe in weapon-mounted lights. And I do carry a pistol with a light on it. Light and an optic. I think those are both important things. But as far as, a lot of situations that you find yourself in, just regular everyday life situations, you will need to light something up. You can't pull out a gun to light something up that's irresponsible, and it'll scare the shit out of people. So having a handheld light, I think, is very important. But I'm not one of those guys that likes to EDC just tons of ridiculous stuff. I'm kind of a minimalist. Wallet, cell phone, keys, pocket knife, pistol. And so I was trying to find something that worked for my lifestyle. I bought this recently thinking that this would be perfect. It's small, it's got a clip. I figured I could put it in a pocket and barely notice it. The problem is that it is not very powerful. I mean, look at that compared to my pistol light. And so I've been carrying it for a little while, but I was not super happy with it. Then this company reached out to me and sent me their X2 EDC light. It is not a very normal looking light. You see it here? But it has the features that I've been looking for, and it also has the power that I've been looking for. The main feature being a belt clip and a size that I can carry, but still have a powerful enough light. I want to take a quick minute to talk about this video's sponsor, which is Aura. And the reason why is because it's a product that I actually do believe in. Now that I've been using it for a little while, it's actually improved my life. I get a lot less spam calls than I used to get, which is kind of huge. I use my phone for work, and so I have to answer numbers that I don't recognize, and it's nice to not be getting those spam calls all the time anymore. The other thing is I had my bank account hacked 3 times last year, and I had to get new debit cards at least twice. And then I had to, get all of my bills that were automatically paid fixed and switched over to the new cards. Huge hassle. And Aura takes care of all that stuff so that you don't end up having to deal with those kinds of problems anymore. They scour the internet and they find wherever your information is being sold to scammers and spammers and anybody else that wants to use your information to sell your information, and they submit opt-out requests on your behalf, which helps get rid of all that stuff so you don't have to deal with that anymore. And ever since I've been using it, I actually have noticed a big difference. And in fact, I get alerts from Aura when they find where my information has been leaked, and then they fix that for me. And that's been huge. And they do a lot of other things too. They have VPN, password management, parental controls, all kinds of stuff, and you get it at a very low price, a lot less than you would pay if you bought all of those things individually. And it helps the channel. With YouTube demonetizing pretty much all of my videos now, if you sign up for Aura, it helps me grow the channel, and that is greatly appreciated. So please check out Aura. Get 2 weeks for free if you use my link, aura.com/sawtooth-tactical. I'd really appreciate it. I respect my privacy, and I respect yours. In the growing of a YouTube channel, you get to a point where lots of companies start reaching out to you to send you products to, feature on your channel and review. And I've made some mistakes. I've put some things on my channel that I'm not really that happy with the products, and I've had to be honest about them. If you guys have seen some of those videos, some of the stuff that's gotten sent out to me has not been awesome, and I've had to tell you guys that. But I've gotten to the point in the channel where I really don't want to make videos and review stuff, feature stuff that isn't stuff that I would use anyway. And sometimes you got to take a gamble, see if something's good or not. Well, these guys reached out to me. I looked over their website. They have tons of different options. Like, they've got lights ranging wildly in price and performance. They've got some pretty expensive lights. And so I was like, all right, so these guys must make fairly quality stuff. And so I talked back and forth to one of their reps and told them what I was looking for in a light. And they sent me this. This, again, is the X2 EDC light. And what I was looking for and what I told him, I wanted something with a belt clip, just like my pocket knife that I carry every day. I like having a clip so that I know where it is in my pocket. I can grab it the same place every time and have it at the ready. Well, I wanted the same thing with a light that I was going to carry. And, this light has a clip, this light has a clip, but these are both, they don't check all the boxes. Again, this thing, way too big. It's got the power, but it's freaking huge. I can't carry that every day. This thing, nice and compact for carrying, but pretty dang weak. This thing does check those boxes. It's thin enough. It's a weird design. It's not round like a lot of lights. Check it out. I mean, it's got 3 LEDs, and it's kind of a nice flat shape, kind of like your cell phone or like a pocket knife. A shape that actually works in your pocket, and a clip, which to me is very important. But also, with this small size, you do get pretty decent output. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. As I said, size, shape, being able to clip in a pocket, all very important. But the most important thing is kind of the output. If I'm going to use a light, I want to be able to see what I'm lighting up. This thing has it actually has a bunch of different modes, but I'm going to show you low mode and then turbo mode because it's pretty powerful. Here we have low mode and turbo mode. This is bright as all freaking hell. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is a TLR-1. Turbo on this thing. It's brighter than my Streamlight TLR-1 HL. This is actually a pretty dang decent light. So as you just saw, this light is no slouch in the power department, in the output department. This thing is super bright and it's very compact. I mean, just compared to my hand, pretty nice and small. So I've actually been carrying this for the last few weeks just to make sure in regular everyday life that it would work just fine. I haven't even charged it yet. It's just got the charge on it from the factory. You do have to program it. It comes in like lockout mode, but it's got great instructions. And in fact, I'm just going to show you the packaging real quick. I've tried to do unboxing videos, things like that in the past. That's not this channel. But the packaging on this is pretty fancy. So you open this thing up. In here, you've got your instruction booklet. And it is thick, boy. But the English part is only a couple pages. That is important because, like I said, when you get it, it's going to seem like it doesn't work. You have to take it out of like dead mode. And then it's got a couple other things in the package. So I thought this is just a lanyard. Turns out this is actually the charger. So you see this? I mean, it is a lanyard. If you wanted to carry it like this, now I'm not going to carry it that way. I like to just use the clip and have it in my pocket. But you pull this out. And it's a USB-C. This then plugs into your thing and it charges it up. So that's kind of sweet. I mean, this is all very high quality stuff. And you can see that in the price. This isn't some like dirt cheap thing, but it's also not ridiculously expensive. And then it also has this. This is a diffuser. So put this over the end, I guess. And boom, you've got red light, like super bright red light. So really, you kind of get a lot of cool stuff in the package. Mainly, I don't really use all that other stuff. I mean, the charger I will use, obviously. But to me, it's just a good, powerful light that fits in my pocket, clips on. It kind of does what I want in an EDC light. Now, let me know if you guys carry a handheld light or just a weapon-mounted light, or both. A lot of people don't believe in weapon-mounted lights, only in handheld lights. I kind of believe in both. I'm really a proponent of weapon-mounted lights, big time. But there are a lot of situations where you need a handheld, where you need to light something up without pointing a gun at it. And in those situations, don't point a gun at something. I'm going to leave a link down in the description to purchase this light, along with a discount code, Sawtooth20. That will get you a big discount, 20, right? So check out the link, purchase yourself this light. If you are looking for a light like this, use my discount code, get some money off on it. And I've been pretty impressed with this thing. For the price, especially with 20% off, that's a pretty sweet deal. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like, make sure to share it. And if you want to support the channel, again, links to things like this do give the channel a little bit of a kickback, so that will be down below in the description, as well as a link to Aura, which is the main sponsor of the channel, and that is the best way to support my channel. And if you use my link, aura.com/sawtoothtactical, you get 2 weeks for free, and it's only $12 a month after that, and it's a great service. Otherwise, from Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.